And Mama Roots ended up sending me a text saying that she just made it.
And he didn't respond. He didn't respond to my text. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just call him. You know, I usually don't do this. You know,
Here
I don't
she
be
go.
calling
Here she
people
go.
like.
Chasing me. Following me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a good thing I did though. But what's up, peace, y'all? We're back with another video.
Peace.
So in this video, we want to talk about how me and Baba Roots met. It's been 3 years. We just celebrated our 3-year anniversary. June 22nd, 2017 is when we met.
Yeah.
And we met at the beach. So
Here we are.
here we are now at the beach. We're always at the beach, but
Yes.
so yeah, we met at the beach, and we just thought this would be the perfect place
Yes.
to talk about our love story.
Yes.
So first, let me give you the back details to before we met. Baba Roots was living in LA. I was living in Sac, and my spirit just told me that, you know, I always wanted to live in LA for a summer, but I just thought, oh, I can never make it. But something at this time in 2017, I was going through my awakening. I was just like, you know what? I'm about to move to LA. I'm just gonna go there. So my son, he stayed with his father. So I was actually in LA by myself, and I arrived on June 1st, 2017.
Yes.
And yeah, I was going through my whole little spiritual thing, you know, and I actually put out to the universe that I wanted to, number one, I wanted to find my soulmate. I said that. I said that, and I also said that I wanted to be able to use my creative abilities to take care of myself and, you know, just to live my life. I didn't want to work a job. Like, I could have easily came to LA and got a nursing job, but I'm like, no, I'm doing something different.
Yeah.
And so 22 days later, I meet Baba Roots. So we were already friends on Facebook too. We
Yeah.
were friends on Facebook, and go ahead, tell them.
No, she was already, we're already friends on Facebook, and a group of friends, what we like to do is we have like a melanated beach day in LA. We just choose different beaches to go to where we all gather and have a good time. And we just happened to have one of those functions, and Mama Roots reached out, and yeah, she said she was going to try to make it there. So, you know, I was looking forward to meeting her, and yeah, we ended up going to Venice Beach.
Yeah, it's so divine because I was actually looking for a roommate in the Venice area, and I had a scheduled meeting to come to Venice on the same day that he had put the quote. I'm like, oh, okay, so I can go check out the roommate situation, and then I can go check out Baba Roots and his crew, and, you know, just hang out at the beach. So
Yes.
yeah, and it was.
Yes.
And actually, I got there a little late.
Yeah, we spent the whole day. We all had a good time drumming, doing our thing. And
I got
then
there around 5.
She got there around 5 o'clock. Come on, sun about to go down. So me and my friends, we already started heading back. You know, we all rode bikes there. That's part of the journey too. We like to just ride and, you know, ride as a tribe and just vibe and just talk and build. So on our way home, Mama Roots was
Just getting there.
just arriving. So I was about 15 minutes into my drive, and Mama Roots ended up sending me a text saying that she just made it.
And he didn't respond. He didn't respond to my text. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just call him. You know, I usually don't do this. You know,
Here
I don't
she
be
go.
calling
Here she
people
go.
like.
Chasing me, following me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a good thing I did though. But no, so something just said, just call him, because, you know, everybody's at the beach. You don't hear your phone. So I just called him, and I was like, yo, you know, I'm here at the beach. Are you here? He was like, oh, you know, I just left. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I tried to act like everything was all good. I was like, okay, well, you know, I guess, you know, we'll just catch up another time. He always posted videos about the drum circle in Lamar Park, so I really wanted to get there because I love the whole vibe. So I knew we would, you know, cross paths anyway.
Yeah.
But then he was like, okay, well, are you going to be there? I'm like, yeah, I just got here. And mind you, it was the summer solstice, so
Right.
It was the hottest day, the longest day. The sun was just super blazing, like the sun, it was gonna be lit all day. So 5 o'clock, you still got plenty of time at the beach.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I just got here, you know, I'm about to walk around, get some fruits, you know, just do it, whatever. And so
Yeah, so I didn't mind turning around, like she said, you know,
he turned around.
to go and watch that sunset. Now, of course, and to meet Mama Roots.
And I wasn't Mama Roots then. I was
Yes.
Shantae.
Shantae.
And you were Ankh.
I was Ankh Sashmai.
Ankh Sashmai and Shante.
Yes.
And so he said he was going to turn around. And actually, that's when I started getting nervous because I'm like, dang, this is going to be me and him. It's not like a group thing anymore.
Yeah.
And then I really didn't know what to expect. It wasn't like we were like having like a flirting kind of thing on Facebook. We were just friends. Like, I liked the stuff he posts. He liked the stuff I post.
We're never talking
it was just
conversations
mutual.
or anything. We just...
Yeah, so I didn't really know what to expect from you. I seen with the stuff you posted. So I'm like, is he like a teacher? Is he like, because you're older than me? I'm like, I didn't know what.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. So I was getting kind of nervous. And he told me to wait for him at Pier 17.
Yes.
Yeah, Pier 17 at Venice Beach. And so I was waiting in the sand, just how I'm sitting here right now on a blanket.
Yeah.
It was so hot, just like right now.
So I ended up taking a back route, kind of like wanted to not sneak up behind her, but I just wanted to make sure, she wasn't deranged, crazy.
No catfish.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure that, keep my guards up a little bit. So
because he snuck up on me. I was expecting him to come from this way, but he then came from the whole other way, and I didn't even see him coming. I'm just like, oh, there he is.
Right.
Coming up with his bike. And,
yes. But
yeah, it was really nice though. We just sat.
Right off the bat, it was very pleasant. Like
like we were just friends.
Super
cool.
It was super cool, super divine. We went for a nice walk.
First, we sat in the sand and we talked for a long time.
Yes.
Until it started getting dark, and we were just talking and vibing.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yes.
And then it started getting late, so we started walking around.
Yes, and just the bill was strong. Like a lot of similarities about certain things. A lot of interest that she enjoys, I also enjoy. And the only thing I wish she would have gotten the ocean, that would tell me a lot more to see if she's up to what I enjoy. Like because I love the ocean so much. I love someone who would like to engage with me in the similar things, being outdoors and stuff like that. So we didn't get in the water that day.
No, not that day.
But
we're just getting to know each other. I couldn't take off my clothes and just hop in the water.
Yeah. And it's kind of cold. California water's a little colder. So, yes.
When we were walking, this is one of the things. We was walking in Beirut. He asked me what my birthday was, and I told him, my birthday's February 7th.
Yeah.
And he just stopped and he looked at me. I'm like, what? What could it be?
Yeah.
And then he told me his birthday, which is February 8th, and I was just like, oh my goodness.
And there's a lot of other astrological
even the
divine
times,
events for her time
like
and stuff like that.
With each other. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, it was very deep.
Who sent you?
I know.
This is what I asked for.
Yes.
But it was really, man, I just felt like it was just us two. Nobody else even like existed on the beach, and we were just walking, and eventually it got dark, so I had to get back to Hollywood. I caught an Uber.
Yeah.
I caught an Uber, and as my Uber was coming,
she tried to kiss me, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Baba Roots, he reached in and gave me a little nice soft kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
It was very unexpected, but it was very pleasant at the same time. I wasn't like, I received it well.
Yeah, no, she returned it too.
I was just like, oh, okay, he's serious.
No, I just really liked her vibe. I just wanted to know.
You just wanted to let me know, like, look, I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is in LA, like it's the summer.
Yeah.
You can meet a person and be vibing all day, and then next thing you know, you never
that
see them again.
Same night, you go to the club, find someone else,
and you just But he wants to let me know, like, nah, I'm really. This is really
it's
nice.
Cool.
So we gotta link up again.
Yeah.
So the next day, so we made plans to link up the next day, and so again, I caught an Uber to. This time I met him at Bucket.
Yes.
This time I met him in Little Ethiopia. If you're familiar with LA, I don't know the area, but Babruz had me come to this Ethiopian restaurant, and I'd never had that kind of food. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so delicious.
Yeah.
And actually, his friend came with him. So Babruz and his friend, they both had bikes, and I didn't have a bike. So his friend ended up just letting me use his bike, and he called an Uber. And so me and Babruz, we just rode off into the sunset.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yes.
It was actually 1 month before I went back to Hollywood to get my suitcase. and bring it to his house. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, he ain't playing.
No, she wasn't playing. She came to my spot, trying to put her foot down. No,
Oh.
no, I'm just kidding. No, she came, and yeah, it was like we were hanging out. It's almost like,
Bob Roots was already, doing his Fountain Roots artist thing. Like me, on the other hand, I wasn't into music. I mean, I love music, but I wasn't like a singer or artist. But I remember one day it was a group of us, we were all hanging out. He was like, I'm looking for a singer. And I was like, I was super shy. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm thinking, well, he's talking to them because I ain't finna be singing. I'm not ready for that. But, like a few days later, we just went downstairs into the rehearsal studio, and he was like, just rehearse with me. And so
and feel a vibe. Yes.
yeah, just have fun.
Yes.
And so I was singing some of his songs, and he was like, oh no, you finna be my singer.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous. Let me tell you, when he said that, I'm like, what does this consist of? What do I have to do? But I didn't say all that. I just like, okay, whatever you say.
Yes.
But I started realizing, like, no, actually, this is really fun. Like, this is really, really fun. Like, I love it.
Yes.
And then it took me back to the time right before I met him, where I had stated, I had literally spoke out to the universe that I wanted to be able to use my creative talents. And that was a creative talent that was hidden. It wasn't necessarily hidden because I started to remember from childhood. When I was younger, I was doing a lot of music. I was always in talent shows, always in plays. Even though I was super shy, somehow I was on a stage. So Bob Roots, he brought that back. He reminded me of that.
Yes. And that's all
And
it
I
is.
loved it.
It's just awakening certain things in ourselves that we know we want to do, or maybe things that, we don't realize until we do it that we actually like it. And it was nothing forced or anything like that. It was more of like
No,
a
not
divine,
at all.
more of a divine thing, like a balance was created with her on the mic with me. She was able to quickly write her own music. I give her an instrumental
Yeah.
to write to, and
I was
come return,
I
I'm
was
like-
even
I'm sitting
nervous
back
about
like,
that.
Okay.
He created a track, and he was like, look, this is for you. You got to write. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, by myself?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. But let me tell you, I did it like 2 days. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I got it.
Yeah.
And I got bars too, so you feel me?
And it
Let's
was
do
fire.
it. But I do want to say this. Prior to me meeting Bob Roots, I was really focused on myself. I was going through my awakening. I was relearning myself, learning how to love myself, and really taking those things serious, finding out about who I am. So, because a lot of people will say, oh, you guys' relationship is just so beautiful. Like, how do you find your soulmate? And my thing is, first you got to find yourself. Like, Bob Roots he was by himself. He had just separated from a long-term relationship, so he had to do a lot of reevaluating, and I was doing the same thing, and just getting back to ourselves, like loving ourselves more, and then voila, here we are.
Yeah, you put your intention out there, but you do the work, your inner work.
Yeah, do the inner work.
And
most
the
definitely.
doorways will open.
Yeah, you
for
don't
to
worry about it.
receive.
It just happens.
Yeah,
It just happens. Yeah, so it's been 3 years, and this journey has been beautiful. From LA to Costa Rica on the beach.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes, manifesting,
Right.
and that's one thing I want to say is that these things that we are doing at this very moment are things Mama Roots and I manifested.
Yes.
It's nothing that, we work hard and saved up millions of dollars, did all this. No, it was like, we put out the mental projection of what we want.
And it just happens.
Yeah,
We
yes.
just
You
know it's
speak
gonna
it
happen.
into existence and you do it. Your action is the
your
key.
actions align.
Yeah, you just.
You're in line. It aligns with whatever your desire is, and things manifest. So yeah, we want to also make a video about how we were able to go from typical city LA living to now living here in the tropics.
Yes.
So
Coming soon.
Soon coming.
But thank you guys for listening, and we
Yes, thank
appreciate
you.
that. We're honored to be able to share an experience like this and hopefully inspire others to never give up on love, because love is a big reason why you're here too, for that experience. So
Yes.
make sure,
no matter what the age
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
no matter what the situation,
Yes.
everyone deserves to.
yes,
You love yourself, you definitely.
and it starts
gonna
with loving self. Love yourself so you can attract that same love back to you. Yeah, sharpen your awareness.
So thank you for tuning in. We will be back soon with another video.
Much love.
Much love. Peace.
Much love.